What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into a new release from Halsey. This is I Never Loved You. I am looking forward to The Great Impersonator. Is that what it's called? I want that album now because I feel like Halsey is showing such a range. It's just going to be so sick to see what that full album looks like. So before we get into today's video, if you guys don't mind dropping a like on this video, it helps out so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, man, like that kind of stuff matters a lot. That's why I say it every time. So I'm sorry, it probably gets annoying, but I love y'all. Yeah, come follow me on Instagram. But with all those things out of the way, I'm excited to dive into this. It's not a video. It is official audio. And the artwork right here, by the way, I don't know what this sounds like. I promise I have not listened to a single second of it. But that artwork is giving me sort of like Uncle Acid. It's giving sort of like doom, stoner rock, doom metal kind of vibes. So I don't know if that's what this is going to sound like, but I definitely love the art for it. So yeah. Oh, also my Patreon. I'm sorry, but if y'all don't mind checking out Patreon, the link's in the description. I got a lot of cool content when it comes to Halsey. I have some full uncut album reactions, as well as like 150 other album reactions, full uncut. If you guys want to check those out, I understand if you don't. I appreciate you if you do, though. All right, let's do it.
Cutting her up on the operating table, but it wasn't enough. The front desk pages, it's a call for the ages. They couldn't save her, they couldn't save her. The surgeon said she had a hole in her heart, but it wasn't her fault. It was there from the start. Trying to love you through an open wound, 'cause everything I put inside there just fell right through. And I hold the parts together with some pressure and glue, and you're running in slow-mo to the...
I didn't want to stop this, but that really like personal voice is coming out from Halsey. Like you can hear it, especially like there's a couple notes that happen like right here. Just it sounds just very like we're just talking to each other.
Everything I put inside there just fell right through, and I hold the parts together with some pressure and glue, and you're running in slow-mo to the hospital room. If you only knew how bad it hurt me too.
Fuck.
So now you can take the money, you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved
Beautiful.
I never loved you.
This is one of those things that I love about Halsey so much. Such personal lyricism, such personal songwriting in the idea of being that you're with somebody so long that you build this life together. But it turns out that if you never really loved that person, if that relationship is coming to an end and it feels like a positive thing, then you're not going to care if they take all the money, all the fame, all the possessions, everything you could have ever had. It's anything. Take whatever you want. Just I need to be away from this. And Halsey's delivery over a piano ballad, hell yeah.
I never loved you in vain. They're sewing me shut, opening the doors and then removing their gloves, taking the long way to the end of the hallway. They couldn't save her, they couldn't save her. Told the nurses that we argued a lot, and you're rambling on about the last time we fought. You drove off screaming on the night you were caught. You left me standing in the parking lot. I took off chasing you down Route 22.
Like I always feel whenever people get really personal like this, I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to be knowing this information. Like, and I don't even know. it's hard to know if it's a situation that actually happened or if it is like metaphorical for something else. But it sometimes feels like, uh-oh, I'm watching something I shouldn't be.
But we argued a lot and you were rambling on about the last time we fought. You drove off screaming on the night you were caught. You left me standing in the parking lot. I took off chasing you down Route 22, cause you never listened and I'm terrible too. You kept on driving far away from the issues. If you stopped, I would've kissed you.
Woo!
So now you can take the money, you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved you. I never loved you. I never loved you in vain. Flash of light, heat of fire.
Fuck.
Head on concrete and the screeching of tires. Sound of sirens, rush of pain. I almost thought I heard you call my name. So now you can take the money, you can.
Wait, what a solid fucking bridge right there. One more time.
Flash of light, heat of fire. Head on concrete and the screeching of tires. Sound of sirens, rush of pain. I almost thought I heard you call my name. So now you can take.
Wait, was that like a death scene, like a fiery crash type shit? Like that kind of feels to me like this moment of you're driving almost in this like Jesus take the wheel sort of moment where it feels like you've lost everything. Cause my original take to this was that I didn't really know if like Halsey was like saying, I never loved you, whatever, you know what I mean? Like get out of here, take all my things and leave. But then in this verse, in this bridge part, it's more like, well, I never loved you, but maybe I did. Cause like in this moment when there's this moment when it might be a fiery car crash, could be the end of my life. I almost thought that I heard you scream my name, which, well, if you didn't love that person or care for that person, you don't really give a shit if they're screaming for you or not.
The money you can get on a plane to a beautiful island, build a house in my name. You can donate all the money to somebody in pain, and you can rest your head down and not feel any shame. I never loved you.
Woo!
I never loved you. I never loved you in vain.
Now, personal taste, I wish there were some more drums in this thing, but I feel like from a just composition perspective of having this piano ballad that feels like I'm a little confused on the lyrics, but we'll talk about that. But I feel like for the composition, it makes a lot of sense. But personally, I would have loved to hear some more drums in there. I think it's just because I feel like my favorite type of Halsey sounds are usually either in like the, pop hip hop element or in that like, that like heavy shit. I mean, the range of Halsey is incredible. So like there's a lot to like, but I do find myself like really enjoying when she's like going all out on those vocals. So I feel like you have to have drums and all that to really make you like have to push to that. Right. So I feel like in this song, it's, I never loved you in vain. So it's, I never loved you in vain. And so it does make me feel like there is sort of almost like Halsey is confused in this situation of like, yeah, you can take everything and leave. I don't care. I never loved you. Like I'm on the operating table. You can't save me. There's nothing you can do. Like I never loved you. So you're not going to be the saving force in my life. Right. But then the other side of it, that's like, if this is the end of my life and I'm about to, experience, it sounded like a car crash or something similar. And like the last thing that I think I hear is you calling my name. Well, if you never loved somebody, you're probably not caring if they're calling your name. If they're there when you die, you typically want those people that you love the most. And so I feel like this is a very conflicting song for Halsey in the sense that where do I stand with this person? But obviously, again, if it's your final breath and you're thinking about the person that might be calling out your name, then I'm going to say that's probably real love. I think about things like if you go through an injury, for example, I was hiking, I hurt my knee really bad and I couldn't walk. But the first thing that came to me wasn't a vision of me like not being able to walk. The first thing is I'll never skateboard again. I haven't skateboarded my whole life. I'll never skateboard again. And I was like, holy fuck, that flashes right before your eyes. So I get the idea of what that would be like. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. It helps so much. I hate to be annoying, but I am. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and of course, come check out Patreon. I will be doing a full uncut album listening party when this album drops. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.